As always, by First Commonwealth Bank, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. He is indeed Keith McCracken. He did not come by just to bring me cookies, but that's a very fortunate side event for me. Good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you with us here today. Getting near the end of the school year. That means things are, as you said, wrapping up in the culinary department and the rest of the various departments, the school students, testing, certifications, all of those things are going on right now, right?
Yes, quite a few things. And as I said, you caught the last round of baking there. We wanted to make sure you got that. But, yeah, you just made it in under the wire, Todd. But yeah, we are involved in a lot of wrap-up activities, if you want to put it that way. NOCTI testing wrapped up. We just finished that. That's our, if you want to call it, career-specific finals that we do at ICTC. Ended up doing very well. About 93% are going to get a skills certificate.
All right.
From the Pennsylvania State Department of Education. So that went very well.
And you get industry certifications along with all of that? Yeah,
what we try to do is, of course, we're looking for the NOCTI, which is our validation through the state. That is the mandated test that we'll take. But in the meantime, in every program, we are getting a lot of industrial certifications. I was looking here, 9 seniors in auto tech got a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I can go right down through it. AWS in welding, machining, got a bunch of NIM certificates. The digital media had 20 seniors this year, and they all managed to get 3 certificates. So that's a lot of certificates if you think of it. And they're industrial. They are, in the case of, let's say, digital media or graphics, those are Adobe, actually Adobe certified programs. So they are getting them in the actual industry credentials that people are looking for.
Sure. So. I mean, and that can go, I'm sure most of those are probably going to pursue further education, but that also can play a big role in them getting a job right now.
Yes, it definitely does. And we had a little senior survey here, not little, I shouldn't say that. Our intern, Sarah Callinan, and along with Kelly Fox, our guidance counselor, surveyed the seniors this year. We have 140 roughly, and 56 students are going into the workforce in a related occupation, first of all. So they're going right into the workforce. That's their plan. 15 of those are in an unrelated occupation. So you're right around 50% want to go into the workforce. Another 33 to 43% are going to go for post-secondary education. And the nice thing is that some of those certifications that they've got and some of those classes that they've taken at ICTC will get them an articulation agreement with certain colleges, depending on which college they choose and what program they choose. So,
and a lot of times when you go into the workforce like that, you have that certification. Not only does it articulate, but your new employer is going to actually help you with the costs in a lot of cases going forward with further education.
Absolutely. We had a banner year in machining, for instance, and Wayne Simmons up at Indiana Tool and Die has, let me count real quick, I think it's 5 senior machining students involved in his business in one way or another, either through my cooperative education program or working after school. And those students are going to be eligible to enter an apprenticeship that Indiana Tool and Die will pay for. A lot of other things in the healthcare field, should you land certain positions, they'll send you back to get credentials to continue to work in the healthcare field. So it's just a real win-win for these students who are at ICTC and gaining these credentials and doing what they should be doing.
Yeah, it really sounds like these last 3 years for these students have been fantastic, and they have put themselves in a position at the right time, too, because we keep hearing about these types of jobs now being in great demand, and here they are ready to fill.
Yes, there's no question about that. And we are also at the generation, I like to tell people, we're at the generation where the parents of these children may or may not still be carrying some college debt. So they're looking at and saying, listen, you better choose a career wisely, because you have an opportunity to do something I didn't, which is just go to work and not have debt.
Yeah.
And right, it's really a novel concept. So a lot of these kids are just seeing, they have a different perspective on things, and they really enjoy what they do at ICTC, and they can picture themselves doing it long term, which helps as well.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right. So other activities at ICTC, you got a bunch of them going.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we have a pile of papers here. We did have, excuse me, Todd. We did have an auction night. We had it was also in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce. We had 58 people sign up to hold bids on student products, and these were things that we had in the program or available, and we just got creative. We made a really cool park bench out of a Chevy truck tailgate. We had a couple of cornhole games that went for over, all of them went for over $100.
Oh, good.
So, again, excuse me, allergy season or whatever this is.
Yeah.
But a lot of the concrete products that Chris Shirley makes down in Masonry, which are still for sale anyway, and he's probably wanting to clear those out. So if you want to get up there and check those out in the Masonry department, see Chris, and we can keep those going. But we had a great night. We ended up with a $1,068 proceed from that one 2.5 hour evening.
Tremendous.
So it was really a good night.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Now you have this yard sale coming up too, don't you?
Yes, that we are planning a yard sale. We're still planning, but but it's a definite go. On Saturday, July 14th in 2018, we want to do a community yard sale, and what we're planning on doing is having $10 a space. Now, a space will basically be 2 parking spaces in our lot.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get for $10, you rent 2 parking spaces set up in there, and then we're just going to open up the entire parking lot to the community. So you can call the school office to get any more information about that and get set up for the July 14th.
Yeah.
We're planning on having a community yard sale in the parking lot at ICTC.
Yeah, my goodness. Summer's going to be busy. You've got summer camps coming up at ICTC.
Yes, we do, and we're really excited about these. We just got this flyer going here. Culinary arts, John Nagy, our new chef, is really excited about doing one. Welding, we're going to have Lou Toth up there. Machining, we had a great one last year. I think they called it Camp Cube. Of course, digital media, kids are going to get the cameras out. They're going to be taking some videos of who knows what. We'll just encourage them to be creative. Masonry, again, always a blast. Kids love mud. That's what we like to say.
Yeah.
And so they'll...
I'm going to hold one of Chef Nagy's cookies up to the microphone for everybody to see.
Can you hear the...
Here, we'll put it on Facebook Live.
There you go.
Swing it over there. Facebook Live, there is an ICTC cookie.
There it is.
Just saying.
Fresh out of the box.
I'll put it there, but since my hands have touched it, that means I'll have to eat it.
But that one's yours, Todd.
Okay.
Got your name on it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But those camps, let me check the date on that, Mike. June 8th.
Okay.
Registration, be registered by June 8th. I left a couple flyers here on the countertop out in the lobby here at WCCS. And, of course, we'll have them at ICTC and on our ICTC Facebook page. You'll be able to find information.
Yeah, wonderful. He's Keith McCracken, ICTC. We have graduation ceremonies coming up in our schools, of course, and in Indiana County, ICTC students go to their home school for their graduation. However, there is a senior ceremony for ICTC students.
Yes, we have what we call a Certificate of Attainment ceremony on May 24th. It will be at the junior high this year. And again, down on 5th Street, junior high, on the 24th. What we do is each program area will get up and be represented. Some kids, there are National Technical Honor Society students. We have a Technical Honor Society. They'll be wearing the purple cords. Each student will be recognized and given their certificate from the state that they earned through NOCTI.
That's great. Wonderful. Wonderful, and a very deserved recognition. And I don't want to, because time is running slow here, I want to talk about Heidi Allison a little bit.
Yeah. Heidi, just a phenomenal person. There's the story Heidi and there is the person Heidi.
Yeah.
And the person, believe me, is much bigger than the story. The story is big. I mean, she has bile duct cancer, stage 4. Bile duct cancer. She's my son's teacher. I've gotten to know her on several levels, and as a person, as a teacher, as a friend, can't say enough about her. And there have been a number of efforts to help out the Allison family that have been going on. We've done some internally at the Tech, but we also have coming up, we were just made aware of a family benefit golf outing.
Okay.
That will be taking place Saturday, June 9th, 2018. You want to register at 12 o'clock. It's going to start at 1 o'clock. It is a scramble at Meadowlanes. Teams will be 4 people, $65 a person. That includes the golf, the cart, a light lunch, beverages, dinner, and prizes. And you can sponsor as well. For more information about that, about registering a team, just go to the ICTC Facebook page and look for the event link. We should have it posted there by now. But it's just really been quite a ride with Heidi, and we just want to support her and her family as much as we possibly can. Great family. I mean, Heidi is a great person, but you have a whole bunch of kids wrapped up there.
Yeah, well,
as
when you have somebody who's given so much of her life to her students, it becomes the case where she's a part of the family of a whole bunch of people, and so this is just going to be a entirely emotional, I know, but it is such a worthy thing.
Yes, and she is family. There's just no, I mean, there are those people every now and then in every organization that you work with that just fit no matter where you put them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's Heidi.
Yeah. Keith, thanks so much for coming in. We appreciate it. We'll be back with ICTC next month, and we'll be talking probably a lot of summer education, right?
Oh, yes.
And adult ed.
Yes.
And adult ed. Terrific stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.